Hello there.
Hello there and welcome to the Brickfreaks. Today with a set of the company Jiestar, the Jedi Starfighter. Yes, 1900 pieces, around 3 minifigs. Yes, a nice Jedi Starfighter. Okay, this set was sent us from Barware. Link is in the video descriptions to the set from Barware, and they have a Black Friday discount over 20% discount code, I believe till the end of the month or something like that. Check it out. Links are in the video description. Thank you, Barware, for sending us this set. Okay, now you see some pictures of the set of the minifigs, and then I tell you if it's worth the money or if you better keep your hands away. You've seen the pictures of the set and the minifigs and so on. So let's go through. Instructions. Jiestar, they have good instructions. The old building steps are great, not desaturated. They are totally great, but you have a good orientation. So no problem. No problem. But first things first, this set is for children, in my opinion. And my review is for a child set, not for adults, UCS or Star Wars collectors. No, this is not for you. This is not for Star Wars collectors, for Star Wars fans. This is for children to play with. And out of that eyes, I will make my review. Okay, no problems. You or your child will accomplish the set, no problems. Piece quality. Jiestar has the same supplier as Rio Bricks, so we have a really good to very good quality, no problems with the clutch power, anything. All what you see this here and the things, the slopes here, everything is printed, nothing is stickered here on this set. Okay, measurements. Perhaps for you one of the most important things, how much space do I need in my shelf for this here? We have a width of 30. We have a height of exactly 27 and 26 in depth. And the Jedi fighter itself is 25. And the width of the Jedi is around 18. So these are the measurements. Okay. We have 1900 pieces, 5 building steps, so around 350 to 400 pieces on the table. That's okay. So you're 45 to 1 hour, perhaps 70, 80 minutes for each building step. So 4 to 6 hours, I would say, is for the most people easy to accomplish here, the set. First things, we build first the stand, the black one, then the middle thrusters, then the connection parts, then the other 4 thrusters, then we bring the whole ring together, and at the end, the last 2 building steps is the Jedi fighter itself. So that's the assembly process. The assembly is okay, not too hard, not too easy. it's repetitive. You build 4 times this, 4 times this, 4 times this, 6 times this. It's a little bit repetitive. In this 4 to 6 hours, you're building mostly 2 or 4 times the pieces. So it's not a super enjoyable, fantastic build. Yeah, but in the end, it is a playset, and the most important part is how long is your child playing with the set, not assembling the set. And is it possible perhaps to recreate the set, reassemble in other forms? Okay, minifigs. They are strange. So they are completely strange. First, this guy, I don't know. A white face and a white cloth head, I don't know. He looks from the clothes and the prints like Luke, but the rest I don't know. I haven't seen anything like that. Why is there a white head with golden prints in the... Does anybody know what this guy here is? I don't know. So, but we have 2 Jedi, so I don't know for which Jedi this here is the set. But I can tell you, they don't fit together. They are not in the same timeline. This here is Qui-Gon Jinn. I thought it must be Obi, but it's Qui-Gon Jinn. It's definitely Qui-Gon Jinn because the hairpiece. And this is the older Anakin. When Anakin is in episode 3, I don't know, 16 to 18, I don't know. Qui-Gon Jinn is long dead. So these figures don't fit together normally in a Star Wars set. But children don't care. They don't care. They see, oh, minifigs. They see Qui-Gon Jinn and Anakin and they are happy. They don't care. Oh, that's not the same timeline. Throw it away, Mom. You don't fool me with that rubbish. I want a correct set. No, that's not correct. But 3 minifigs, children can play. Or your child. So, the ring itself, most of you will be very surprised that Jiestar used mostly Technic for the ring and especially for the fighter. Lego would make this here out of system bricks, and that's okay, it looks better. But when you see this under the eyes of a child as a play set, the Technic here is more durable. The only thing here is the thruster that's connected with 4 studs, but the rest, nothing can fall apart here. That's a solid play set, and I believe that's the most important thing. That your child can play, you don't have to be frightened on the next day. Ow! You're stepping on missing Lego parts, because nothing falls apart here. We can open here the cockpit. That's connected only with 2 studs here. So that's normally that sometimes this disconnects here, but it works. So Qui-Gon Jinn fits. So the others will fit here too. No problem. Okay. So like I said, under the eyes of the children, I believe that's the better solution. One, the minifigs don't fit to the set, they don't fit together, and they don't fit with this R2-D2. The head is way too big for the minifigs, but like I said, children won't care. They say, okay. Next thing is, you see here this black pin. In the instructions, you have to use to connect it to the hyperspace ring with a blue pin. That's the only mistake here in the instructions, because the blue pin, there's only 1 Technic beam and not 2 behind. So it fits not only 2/3 in. 1/3 is standing out, so the Starfighter is 1 Technic beam to the back, and the weight is much too high, so the whole thing isn't totally, it's a little bit lean back, or it has a lean back. But when I use this here, first thing, you see the blue pin, at least 1/3 of it, and we have too much weight in the back. Second thing is we have here some pins, Technic pin with stud, and we have the lipsticks. And the lipsticks normally you have to push in here as a small gun or something like that. If the lipsticks are in, then you can't connect the set. The lipstick stands a little bit out, and these 2 millimeters are enough that the whole pin does not fully go in and connect, and so you have more weight here on the back. So you see it a little bit. It should be a little bit forward, but it's leaning back because of the weight. It doesn't fall back, so no problem at all. So overall, for the price, this is 50 bucks with worldwide shipping for 2000 parts in a good quality with 3 minifigs. So that's a no-brainer in the first moment. That's a no-go for Star Wars fans, I know. This is not for adults, this is not for collectors, this is not for hardcore Star Wars fans. This is for children, and I believe for children it's a cool set. Everything is printed. It's easy to connect in and out the Starfighter. The Starfighter won't fall apart. So, great. Okay, the minifigs don't fit really together, and the R2-D2 head is a little bit too big, but who really cares? Yeah, we care, but not the children. So, out of children's eyes, I believe this is a B. Out of adults' eyes, this is a D. But today I'm a child, so this is a B, and I believe most of you adults were happy when your child is playing with a toy that's not losing every part in 3 weeks, so you only have a half ring and a half the Jedi. So that's the good thing out of it. So you decide, is this worth your money for your child, or do you think, no, only original Star Wars from Lego for 3 times the price, I would say? Okay, you decide. Next here, you can decide too. I have 2 Technic sets. Both 1x8. First is an oldtimer out of the 20s with big tires and rims and a long hood. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's totally the same color. The whole thing is dark green. And the other set is a 1x8 Lycan. That's a hyper sports car. Both have around 4,000 pieces. Both have power functions. So please write me in the comments, what do you want to see next? And please write me in the comments, is this here okay? Or do you think that's rubbish? Or do you think like for children, that's a good set for the money? Thank you. Have a good time.